Okay, today I'm going to try out Ryobi's Bladed Trimmer Head, which is the only thing I've found so far that is a replacement head for their 18 volt and 40 volt cordless string trimmers that are just a dedicated string trimmer. So what I'm hoping is that this is going to last longer than the string does, because the 40 volt really goes through the string. And I'm also hoping it's going to cut better because it has dual tips to it, and instead of the single string that the trimmer currently has. Alright, this is what it looks like out of the box. These parts pivot. They're pretty bendy actually, and they actually have a bit of an edge to them, so we'll see how long that holds up. But installation should be pretty simple. All I have to do is, there's a couple of buttons that you depress. I'm trying to do this and show the camera at the same time. This pops right out. Your string head pops out, and you're going to want to keep a finger on that so it doesn't uncoil. And then there's a little bit of a thing right here that I'm going to snap it into to hold it in place so it doesn't unwind on me. And then just snap her back into the same spots that the old one came out. Whoops. I say easy and then I fiddle around with it. Alright, that's in. Let's give her a go. I'm going to try this out with my 40 volt trimmer. One thing that's really weird is it creates a downforce. So when you turn it on, the trimmer head gets sucked down to the ground. It's pretty weird. Alright, time to see how it does in the heavy stuff in my world famous test ditch with plenty of traffic. Gotta say, it breezes through it a lot easier than the single string does. I like it so far. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and play in the ditch a little more to get a better feel for it. Probably not interesting for everyone to watch. So I'm sure some of you are saying, hey friend Burke, I'm not some playboy thousandaire that can afford a 40 volt system. Well, let's give her a try on the 18 volt. I'm here to answer that question for you. Installs exactly the same way. Let's see how it goes. I've used this around the yard, both of them. I have to say that it definitely improves the performance of the 18 volt. It does not improve the performance of the 40 volt. It works okay with the 40 volt, but it suffers from it. It actually slows it down quite a bit. And as you can see, I have this set at the 13 inch, and you're missing a couple inches on each side of cutting, so you really notice that difference when you're using it, that you're not getting as big a swath. With the 18 volt, here's the line cutter, so you're missing just about the same, but it just doesn't feel like you're losing as much with it when you're cutting. The other thing that's nice with this spins pretty fast, so it's hard to see, but with this unit, when you're running it with this adapter on it, it actually, you can see the blade spinning. Well, it looks like a orange circle, but you can see the outline, which is nice because you can see how close you are to an edge of something. So when you're getting up next to brickwork or a chain link fence or something like that, you can see how close you're getting before you strike it. With this one, you can't really tell so much. Also, with the amount of the force, downforce that those little blades generate, this makes it a much more tiring to use because you're always kind of fighting the lift on it. I mean, it's not dramatic, but it's noticeable. So I don't know, for what they cost, they're pretty inexpensive. It's worth, you know, getting it just to try out and see if you like it or not. If you got one of these guys, definitely get it and try it out. Especially if you got to do longer grass, it seems to go through that a lot more easily than the single string dispenser does with this guy. So that's totally, I think it's worth it for this guy. This one, I'm not 100% sure that it's that much better than the string, because the speed just goes down so much. Anyhow, if you're wondering about this, I hope this helped you out. Thanks.